It's the Ball Boys.
Yep.
We're back. I'm in this weird location today. For those
I'm
of
in
us,
this weird location too, but I've always been in this weird
well,
location.
yeah,
So
I
there
know
you go.
yours is normal. I just moved into a new place, so I'm just in a corner of an empty apartment right now. For those who are watching on YouTube, which is no one, but we're back. The season is underway here, Dad.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
We got some things that we want to talk about tonight. Let's just start with the San Antonio Spurs
Yeah.
because they've kind of been the talk of the season so far.
Yep.
Now, coming into tonight, we're doing this on Wednesday. They're 4-0,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And they look really, really fucking good.
Oh my God.
And it's Victor Wembanyama. I mean, he might
Yeah.
be the MVP of the league already.
Already. I mean, yeah, he's the best player in the league right now.
Yeah,
This
he
is
is the best
hey,
player in the league.
this is his coming out party, Eddie, and what is this? His third year in the league.
Yeah.
And this is it. Like this is the turning point. This is what happened to the Spurs franchise when Tim Duncan joined it, and it's the same kind of vibe. It's the same kind of feeling of like you just know that this guy is going to be the best player in the league for the next 10 years, and this franchise is going to go along with it. And that's not going to say that the Spurs are going to win 10 championships, but in that 10-year span, they could win four, six, who knows?
Yeah.
Because they have the best player on the planet. Like he
Yeah.
is just outstanding.
He's averaging 31, 13, 31, 14, and 3 with 5 blocks a game. Like, I mean, and you watch it, like he just looks so much more
It's
um
well, he's
coordinated
got
this year.
yeah, he's got more body strength, like
Yeah.
muscle.
Yeah, he's absorbing contact. He's finishing at the basket. He looks so much more comfortable. I mean, you watch, he's demoralizing
Yeah,
players. Like
because he
there's a
can
lot of
and he can
head
hit
shrugging.
threes. Like he's like a point guard in a center's body.
He's hitting everything, Dad. He's hitting
Yeah,
everything. And the great part about this team is around him, they got all these little pit bulls, like
yeah,
Steph Castle, who's taken a leap,
yep.
and Dylan Harper, who already looks fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
and Devin Vassell, and all
Devin
these guys
Vassell. Yeah,
that are just, like they're dogs. And then with him back there defensively, like
they can take risks. They,
yeah, yeah. And they haven't even had Fox yet, which is the scary thing.
right.
Um, no, I think this team is the best team in the Western Conference right now. As crazy as that is, and is
Well,
it
no,
going to
I
last?
would
We'll
I
see.
would beg to disagree with OKC, but yeah, they're
Well, okay,
close.
there you go. Fair enough. Yeah, the Thunder are number one, but right now, like the Spurs are the team that nobody wants to play,
That's right.
and the question now becomes like, how far can this go? Now, I do think that he has to stay healthy.
Hmm.
Um,
That's been an issue.
yeah, well in the last couple seasons, so we'll
Mhm.
see. But if he can stay healthy and give them 65, 70 games this year, I mean, watch
Man,
out. Like
yeah, watch
what is
out.
their ceiling to you?
Hey, you said it. They're the second best team. I think they're the second best team in the West right now, and I don't see that changing because this guy is, like I said, he's starting his trajectory into greatness, and the greatness is starting now, and we're experiencing it. Like you just watch him play; it's effortless, Eddie.
Yeah.
It's like he's not even trying, and he's like dominating. So,
Well, he's figured out some stuff offensively that
yeah,
I think took a couple years. The
yeah,
defense was always going to be there, but
yeah.
now he's playing with so much confidence on the offensive end that it's just. I mean, like, what do you do with this guy? The game against Dallas on opening night was one of the all timers. I mean, honestly,
Hmm.
just single handedly crushed them.
Yep.
You know,
And
and
he was playing against AD. I mean, come
yeah,
on.
he was. Yeah, and like they've beaten four shitty teams.
Hmm.
So, I'm not gonna like put them in the finals yet. But this team is gonna make the playoffs. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
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 And like I said, this is the first step in one of many towards numerous championships for that team. That listen, they are on the right trajectory to greatness. So and it's all because of him.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm also but I'm watching the Raptors game as we speak right now. They're getting blown out by Houston tonight. And
Mm.
we're
I'm watching the Dodgers Jays, so
yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, probably a good call because the
yeah.
Raptors stink stink, but we're
Oh
gonna get there in a
fuck.
minute.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Like, look, I think that the Wemby thing, it was all we always knew what it could be. This
Hmm.
is it's like, oh shit, it's here now,
Yep,
and
it is.
he could win the MVP this year.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, there's going to be some other guys to contend with, but
Hmm.
what ultimately is their ceiling to you? Where do you have them falling?
The Spurs?
Yeah,
Like I say, I think they're in the top four at
in
least.
the top four. Do you think they're going to
Yep.
make it to the conference finals?
Uh, Possibly. We'll see what shakes down. Again, it depends on
Yeah.
injuries and I don't know the strength of the rest of the team behind him yet.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
mean, it's only 4 games in or 5 games in. So I want to see how that looks out. Pans out over a 82 game schedule.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying top four. But I mean, I'm looking around at the rest of the West and like, oh, it's a mess. Like,
Huh. Yeah. I mean,
uh,
the
and
Lakers.
there's a couple of surprises. Like, I'm surprised that the Golden State is 3-1 or whatever, 4-1. Um, like that's a surprise to me.
Well,
I never expected that.
no, I hear you, but let's also keep in mind, like we're 5 games into the season, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, like really, like let's wait till the 20 game mark. That's usually the first kind of benchmark. Once you're
yeah,
20
yeah.
games in, that's when things kind of start to take shape. You
Yeah.
know,
But
um,
I never expected Golden State to be 4-1 at this point. And also like there's a couple of surprises like
why did you
teams that
not
are
expect the Golden State to be like? Did you not entertain a chance in your mind that they could be this good? I mean, they have one of the top 6, 7 players in the world.
I know.
Um,
But they're an aging team and I mean yeah, they got Jimmy Butler and woohoo.
I'm not talking about
But
Jimmy. I'm talking about Steph, who already
oh, I
has a
know.
50 point game this year.
I
He's
know.
he looks healthy and
He's still
fresh.
brilliant. He's still brilliant. I'm surprised they're 4-1. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
fair
look at the
enough.
Lakers. The Lakers are one and what? 1 and 2 and 2. They're 2 and 2, but they suck. I mean, they're 2 and 2 thanks to Austin Reeves, basically, who scored 50 and 1 and 47 or whatever. Like no LeBron. They haven't. That team's a mess, Eddie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Austin Reeves. Yeah, I mean, like Luca has a 50 point game too. So,
True.
and they're 2 and 2. I mean, like, look, Luca's awesome, man. Like
Oh, I love Luca.
they have high end scoring talent. They're not going to be able to guard anybody.
No,
Um,
that's why they're a middle of pack team, right? So,
yeah, yeah.
um,
I agree.
but
I agree.
yeah.
But I
Uh,
mean, we'll see.
mhm.
I think the West still needs to take shape. Denver is still kind of, like Denver's going to be there at the end of the year.
Denver's still trying to figure it out, but right now the hottest teams in the and we haven't even talked about them yet, but OKC is still like,
Well,
hey,
let's save our
they're
OKC thoughts for another
they're
show because we all know the OKC stuff, and they don't even have their second best player, which is scary.
yeah. I
I
mean,
want
hey, there's they haven't lost a beat
no,
since last year, and they're looking awesome.
no, they're the
So
best team. They're still the best team in the league. There's no doubt
yeah,
about it.
they are.
Um,
So we won't talk about that anymore.
I want to touch on Philly
Yeah.
because they've been the other kind of surprise team other than I mean, well, actually, do you want to get anything else out your chest about the Spurs?
No, I think we covered it. I mean, like, that's to me the two best teams right now in the West are OKC and the Spurs, and I think that's going to play out all season long. There might be, Denver might be in the mix. LA Clippers might be in the mix somewhere.
Oh, come on,
No, not
stop it,
really. Okay, not
stop
really.
it.
But Minnesota maybe. I don't
Minnesota,
know.
although Anthony Edwards is already hurt,
Look at
so
Houston's a mess. Look at
Houston's
what's
a mess.
that's a
Well, they
mess.
don't have a point guard, man.
No, I know.
And when we talked about this in the preview show of like, what the hell are they going to do without Freddie?
Yeah.
I
What
don't know.
are
It
they
just
going to
hasn't
do?
worked. I think Houston will figure it out ultimately.
Yeah.
It's going to be choppy, but
And Dallas is a mess. I mean,
I mean,
Dallas is a
Houston's
mess.
kicking Toronto's ass tonight. But you know,
Still, I mean,
big
there's
role.
shitty teams right there. They're playing shitty
Again, I
basketball.
think Dallas will improve as the season goes on too, because I think
Mhm.
Flag will start to figure some stuff out. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about Philly. I want to talk about Philly because
Yeah.
this is a weird situation because they basically Embiid has played 2 of the 3 games they played, and he's on minutes restriction. He's basically playing 20 minutes a night, not doing anything. Paul George has
Mhm.
not seen the court yet because of injury,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
yet this team is 3-0 at the time of this taping,
Yep.
and they're doing it because they have this dynamic backcourt of
Yep.
Tyrese Maxey, who is re-engaged and
They're
healthy.
four. They're 4-0.
They're 4-0. Sorry.
Mhm.
Um, and VJ Edgecomb, this electric rookie, who right now is the rookie of the year
Yeah. Yep.
by
Hands down.
far.
Oh my God, that dude is playing his ass off.
34 points on opening night. I'm gonna pull up his stats. You can tell me what you think while I pull him up quickly
I
here.
know. Hey, listen, it's Maxey and Edgecomb. I mean, those two guys are killing it, and Philly's looking really, really good without Paul George, and really, Embiid is like, he's not even there, kind of
He's
thing.
not even, they don't even really need those guys. Now, the
No, no,
problem is that they're paying those guys a shitload of money to basically
yeah,
be logs,
yeah,
which is a problem, like long term. But I
yeah,
mean, this guy, 22, 5 and 5 already. He's shooting 47% from the field, 43% from three, 78% from the free throw line.
yeah.
And you watch him play, and he was drawing young Dwayne Wade comparisons heading into the draft, and you
Hmm.
can see it. There's a next level, a fifth gear of athleticism with that guy
Hmm.
that not a lot of guys have. Like Russell Westbrook had it.
I always thought he should have gone second after Flag, but
I mean, Dylan Harper is going to be fine, but
yeah,
he reminds me a little bit of like young Derrick Rose with the
yeah.
athleticism, or young Dwayne Wade, young Russell Westbrook. Pick a guy where it's just
I think Derrick Rose is a good
it's a
one
good
because
comparison because he just jumps off the screen.
yeah,
And I mean, he's a kid, and like the confidence already, you can just see it. Like
yeah,
he's running their offense. I mean, he's playing in crunch time. He's
yep,
not scared of anybody. He is ready to play at this level right now. And
yep,
you watch Cooper Flag for example on Dallas, and look, I think Cooper Flag is going to be totally fine,
yeah.
but he's still got some things to figure out.
Hmm.
Edgecomb he's got it figured out. This
Yeah,
guy is an absolute stud. And I
yeah.
knew it when they drafted him. I was like, Philly just stumbled into um
Greatness.
the next 10 years of their franchise.
Hmm.
And him and Maxi together have been electric. And they
Yeah.
got, some role players hitting shots.
Hmm.
Jared McCain isn't even playing yet. He was their rookie last year. When he
Yep.
comes back, they're going to have this trio of guards that they can play the three of them together. They can, swap them out for each other
Hmm.
and stagger the minutes. I mean, I like what Philly has going on right now with this
Yeah.
kid.
I
And
still am. You're right. I like what's happening with him. I'm a bit, like you said, I'm a little bit kind of shaky about this team because they still have Embiid and they still have Paul George. And what do you do with that guy? Like, do you play him? I mean, he's a liability in every sense.
yeah, I know he's a liability, but like I mean, at this point, if Edgecomb and Baxi are going to be playing this well, anything you get out of him is gravy,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so you kind of you ease him back, you keep him healthy, so that he can actually play in the postseason, and you ride these two horses, man,
Hmm.
as long as you can. I mean, I think without him, with these two guys, they could make the playoffs easily and be a top
Hmm.
five seed.
And who would have thought that coming? Because I would have never picked Philly to make the playoffs.
I think I did.
You might have, yeah.
I think I might have.
Yeah.
Because I knew this kid was going to be special. And you were like,
Yeah.
Paul George. It's like, yeah, but it might not matter. It might not matter that Paul George is a zero and
You're
that
right.
Joel Embiid is a zero because they lucked into drafting this kid and
Yep.
the basketball gods smiling on Philadelphia for once.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I like
absolutely.
they're scary, man. They're a scary fucking team with
Yep.
this kid with this
They're
guy.
looking
And
good. They're looking good.
God, I wish the Raptors had somebody like that.
I know.
Do you want to touch on the Raptors quickly? They're losing right now to Houston by 9 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Um, and it's just like it's weird. They looked great in Atlanta opening night, and they've been a mess ever since. Now,
Yeah.
look, they might come back and win this game against Houston. If they do, so be it. Um, it's the
It-
defense. They
It's the
can't guard
defense,
anybody,
Eddie.
Dad.
No, they can't. I know. And part of the reason is Darko's insistence on this full court press kind of mentality of like attacking the opposing team as they're bringing up the ball, getting in their face, all that kind of stuff, trying to get turnovers. And it's in that sense, I like that. I like that approach. But what happens is because of that, they just don't get back on defense, and it's just I don't know. Like when they score, they just can't get back. Like it's just a mess,
Well,
Eddie.
they're
And
just you're right, and like we talked about this the other night. Josh Lewinberg had this that basically it's a personnel thing. Darko's
yeah,
trying to employ this, or sorry, deploy this defense, but they just don't have the personnel to do it. They
no,
don't have
because
any rim protection.
No, they
Pirtle
don't.
looks
Exactly. They don't have rim protection because Pirtle's, I mean, even when he's healthy, he's not a rim protector that much. I mean, kind of, but he's a serviceable guy. I like him. He's
he's a
great.
bum, Dad. Let's
He's a
fucking call a spade a spade. Jakob Pirtle is
okay.
a bum.
He's a bum. He's a bum, and
He's a
but
bum.
he's really good at setting screens. That's the
Oh
one
well,
thing.
so are you.
Yeah, yeah, true.
I mean, come
Uh,
on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? They just paid this guy $84 million.
I
It was a
know.
question mark when they did it. I've never liked like
I know.
he's a good
He's a
guy. He
bad.
plays hard, but
Yeah, no denying he plays hard, but hey, he's the wrong guy for this team. And
he gets hurt all the time.
they need a Wembayana. They need a guy
Well,
that
everybody
can.
okay, but like I hate when you say stuff like that
No,
because
but I mean, what I'm saying is they need a rim protector that can rebound and play defense.
yeah, a legitimate a legitimate center. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but the guy's a stiff,
yeah.
And I respect him. He plays hard every night, and he's been
But
on
that's
some
the issue.
bad
That's it.
teams.
That's the reason. And Mogbo,
He's
and
a
the rest
bum
of the
too.
guys,
That guy sucks.
all their centers
Yeah,
they suck. They
right.
suck. And so if you don't have a center that can play defense, then your whole defensive scheme is fucked.
Yeah,
So
and well, and I mean, I don't think Emmanuel Quickly's a starting point guard. Like,
no,
to be honest with you, I think that this if this season goes bad, and I'm not saying it, look again, we're 5 games in, so let's
mm,
everybody take a bit of a breath. But if they lose tonight, they're going to be 1-4,
yeah,
and um, if this season goes badly with the amount of money that they're spending on these guys, they're gonna have to blow it up, like trade
hmm,
everybody. And I'm
yeah,
talking Scotty Barnes,
yeah.
I'm talking RJ quickly, fire Darko, and that like I'm sorry, but you can only like the last 2 years he's gotten past because the team was really bad. But this year
Mm,
there's expectations, and
yeah,
if they're terrible again, then I'm sorry, like Darko's
yeah,
got to go.
yeah.
Like,
He's going home.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you got to get rid of the
And
guy.
he's the first guy to go.
He's the first guy to go. Bobby Webster, see you later. They
Yeah.
got to get
See
rid
you,
of the whole
Bobby.
regime and bring
Yeah.
someone else in with a fresh perspective.
Hmm.
And there's a couple young guys that you keep, like Jacoby Walter,
Maybe.
and Grady Dick, and a couple guys like I'm just watching right now.
I wouldn't. I would not keep
I
Grady
wouldn't
Dick,
keep
and I
Grady
would.
Dick either. I would keep
There's not. Listen,
no.
Eddie. There's very few guys on this team that I would keep.
Colin Murray Boyles is the only guy. Only guy.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
kid. But I mean, even Scotty, like, I'm sorry,
I
but
wouldn't keep Scotty.
no, he's just he just
He's not
doesn't
the
have it. He's
guy.
not a number one option.
He's not the one. He's not a number one guy.
It's just so
So
frustrating that year
it's.
after year, man.
I
And
know this team is in rough shape, Eddie, and it's disappointing because I really thought that like I picked them to make the playoffs, like maybe I think I had them coming into the seventh seed or something like
I
that.
thought
Like
they were going to be good this year. I thought they were going to be
yeah,
good.
I did too. I thought they were going to be a playoff team,
Yeah,
but they're not. They obviously suck. So
yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
it's weird. It's
No, it's
weird.
tough, man. It's been a difficult.
Hey, and look at hey, there's teams like that. Like look at the Knicks. The Knicks suck. I mean, I had the Knicks winning the East,
Yeah,
Eddie.
but okay,
Like
let's again, like
I know it's four
it's
games in,
early,
whatever. But
but
still, I mean,
the Knicks are going to
Brunson's
be
having a great
fine. The
year, but
Raptors are screwed.
nobody else on the Knicks has played great basketball. Like
No, I
they're
know, and
they're a
that's why
mess.
like the season's not over yet. But
No, true,
man,
but
they've looked terrible.
and look, hey, listen, it's really weird. I look at the standings and I see Indiana 1-3, Boston 1-3, and I'm like, oh my God, when have we ever seen something like that? And it's of course obviously because of injuries, so obviously to Halliburton and to Tatum. But I mean, those franchises, they're fucked. They might as well punt the whole season, Eddie.
Well, they are punting the whole season.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
why Boston traded everybody and just said, you
yeah,
know what, we're just gonna like,
and
um,
Matt, I mean, Matherin got hurt, so he's out for a bit.
right,
He's week to week.
yeah,
He's their best player right now.
yeah, I know, and but no, but like they're punting the season, man. Um, yeah, I mean, like I'm watching the game right now. As you can see, my eyes are turning from the screen. I'm keeping an eye on it. Like they're down 12 at home to a Houston team that has played like shit,
Yeah,
and it's just they just can't guard anybody, man.
no,
Um, yeah, very frustrating. And Pirtle's hurt again.
yeah,
Um, like it's just they're a mess. They're a fucking
yeah,
mess.
they are.
I'm done talking about the Raps. They stink. Let's talk let's talk about
Yeah, they do.
let's finish with this gambling stuff.
Oh yeah,
I know you wanted to touch on that.
yeah.
All
I
right. Well, I mean,
mean,
like you have the floor, man.
well, I mean, th when this whole came out, like I was, I could understand like Damon Jones and Rozier getting involved, but the big shocker for me was Chauncey. Like, I mean, I've loved that guy since he was a player on the Pistons, and I've always been a big fan of him and admirer of him, and I thought he was been a good coach and everything. And to find out that he's involved in this shit is like that was a big gut punch to me. I respected that dude. Like, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, but
Eric
but
Rozier.
but but I really did respect Chauncey, and so I mean, he's fallen really off the cliff, and I don't know what that means for the franchise. I think they're
Oh,
gonna.
he's never coaching again.
Oh, he's never coaching again,
No.
and he might even be in jail.
Yeah, he might be in
Um,
jail.
so I mean, it's just unfortunate, but this kind of thing has been going on for a while, and it's interesting to me that I heard like it was. I mean, we all know about Jonte Porter and what he went through, right, and all that stuff. I think it was a kind of a similar. What I've been reading is that some of these guys like Jones and Rozier got hooked in, and I guess Chauncey as well.
Chauncey. Yeah.
Yeah, and Chauncey, they got hooked in because of their gambling debts, and so they got they get a loan from a friend who turns out to be mob guys, and then they get hooked in, and then they're in the system, and then the mob guys have control over them and say,
Yeah. And then they can
okay,
say like
okay,
you're
so now who's going to play? Who are you taking out in the fourth quarter? I need you right, and so that's what happened. I
well, okay.
mean,
So what the issue is that it's over unders on point on individual player props. So
right,
it's Terry Rozier saying, um, bet all the unders on my point totals and rebound and assist totals because I know I'm only going to play 10 minutes tomorrow night because my foot
right,
isn't feeling right and I'm going to try to give it a go or whatever, right? Or it's
right,
Chauncey Billups saying like we are actively trying to tank the last 2 weeks of the season for a higher draft pick, bet
hmm
against us at all costs, which
right,
is what happened. And
yeah,
then there's the whole poker indictment because there's two indictments, right? There's the gambling on games,
hmm
and basically it's like insider trading,
right,
and then there's this poker ring that and the insider trading stuff is like Damon Jones, Terry Rozier, Chauncey, and then Chauncey's also named in this poker indictment that's
yeah.
even worse. He was basically luring people, luring rich poker guys to
hmm
play at these illegal games and fixing them, helping the mob fix poker games.
Right.
Um, it's just crazy stuff, man. And I just,
Yeah.
it's pretty shocking. And, big picture wise, I know you are very against sports gambling.
Yes.
But, like people, it's kind of one of those things where it's just the way I see it is it's kind of the NBA is going to have to take a couple lumps like this as they move through this process because when when sports decided to, and it's the NFL, it's the NBA, right?
hmm
When it became legal to
hmm
gamble,
Yeah.
right, on sports,
Yeah.
basically the idea was we're going to bring all this to light,
hmm
right?
Yeah. Oh, for years, I mean, it was under the table and
Yeah,
in the shadows, and it was run by bookies and the mob and all that stuff. Hey, listen, I mean, I worked with a director on a movie that, back in the 80s that he told me he was dropping 40 grand a week on NFL games
mhm,
with his bookie. And this was the days before the internet, before anything. Like he was doing it through
right.
bookies in LA, and he was dropping 40 grand a week. So that shit's been going on forever. And finally, they decided to legalize gambling, which you know what, Eddie? I think it's
It was
just
it was still
I
the
don't
right
like it.
decision because like you said that it was happening all the time anyway. It was like
Yeah,
the cat's out of the bag. Like I mean, not to go down on a tangent, but it's a little similar to when marijuana was legalized. It's like, well,
right.
I mean, fuck it. Let's just regulate this so
Yeah,
that we can tax it
and
and
make
the whole
money
thing.
on it.
Right, exactly. Because there was way too much money flowing around under the table that was not,
Right.
tracked,
So
right?
now all these companies are making money off these bets.
100%.
Right.
But here's the problem though, because now that it's legal, like it's created this weird line of like what is,
hmm
like because like look, a player, let's say if you're a player in the NBA and you go home and your wife throws a dinner party and
hmm
your neighbor John Blow Joe is over,
hmm
right? you're grilling in the backyard, and he's
I don't
talking
like
about
John Blojo, by the
yeah,
way.
that John Blojo. He was a good power forward at Indiana State. No, but John Blojo comes up to, player X and says, "How's the season going?" Well, this and that.
Yep.
Like my knee's been bugging me, right? Or like between you and me, like the coach, me, like everybody hates our head coach. He sucks.
Hmm.
Nobody wants to play hard for him. And then John Blojo goes and shares that information, and
Hmm.
then somebody capitalizes and gambles on it, right? Like,
Hmm.
where's the line of like what could be considered? Because you can't just ask players to never speak about anything,
No.
right? But this is more deliberate when it's a deliberate choice to say I'm gonna throw this game, bet on my unders.
Right.
It's just the whole thing is very strange and interesting. But
Hmm.
like I said, it's just kind of this is the cat's already out of the bag with legalized gambling now, and
Hmm.
this is just something that's going to happen, and they're going to have to.
So how
There's
do you stop it, Eddie? I mean,
well, you
you,
don't
you
like
you
this.
trust
This is how it stops. Like, look,
blindly trust the players
well,
or
you
the
have to,
coaches
and
or
and there's going to be some sacrificial lambs like Terry Rozier and Jonte Porter and
yeah.
Chauncey Billups along the way. And the hope is that these guys understand that this is very easy to track
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
these gambling sites are sophisticated and they work with federal agencies
Yep.
to regulate this stuff. And if they see all of a sudden a huge spike, it's like a casino. They see a
Yeah.
huge spike and stuff, right? It's like, why did somebody just gamble $1.5 million on Terry Rozier to get under 4 assists tonight? That's weird.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
they go investigate it, right? Like
Yeah.
it's easy for them to like you're gonna get caught if you do this shit. And
Hmm.
the hope is that the players are smart enough to realize
And I
um,
mean, I mean, like, going back to the players, like what's in it for them? Money? Just money?
yeah,
Just
I
greed?
mean,
I
like,
mean, like
look,
they're Chauncey Billups doesn't need to fucking get more money that way. Like
it's
he's
like
making
alcoholism, though, Dad. It's an addiction. I mean, look at Michael.
fuck.
Michael went through it. Michael was
Yeah.
making so much fucking money, and he couldn't stop gambling. He still
Well,
can't stop gambling.
I know. He's the
He,
worst.
he'd be on the plane, like, trying to gamble guy, like, 20
Yeah,
bucks for,
hustling guys. Yeah, he'd be hustling guys for 10, 20
right,
grand on a plane
golf.
flight.
I mean, all these guys gamble on golf. They're throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars around on the golf course.
Yeah.
It's a competitive thing and it turns into a sickness. It turns into a disease where they
Yeah.
just can't help it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah, like I agree. It's strange from a monetary perspective. Like, what does Chauncey Billups need to be fixing poker games for?
Right.
But you go
Like,
down that road, and then once you're in it, it's like you said. Once you're in the system, like you
yeah.
can't get out. Once you're involved with these guys,
Yeah.
and some of the names on the indictment, I went through the indictment and just to see, and like it's like something out of a fucking like a Scorsese movie. It's crazy. I won't go through them. But I was looking at it.
No, no, go through them. Go through
No,
them.
I don't have them up right now. I had them
Oh,
up
okay,
earlier. I
but
was just reading
I
it,
can
but
tell you. Yeah.
it's like
Two
Uncle
Fingers Malone,
Vito, and like it's all like it's just
Johnny, Johnny kneecaps, like,
yeah, exactly. It's
all
like
these
fucking
gangsters.
right. It's like it's like Goodfellas when he's introducing all the guys to the bar.
Yeah.
It's like this is Johnny two times because he said everything two times. I'm gonna go get the paper. Get the paper. Pete the Killer.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, these guys
I
are
know.
fucking crazy.
So if I was Chauncey, I'm like, okay, that's my first clue. Maybe I
Yeah,
shouldn't get
maybe
involved
not,
with,
maybe don't start
Johnny two
playing poker
times.
with these clowns.
Yeah. Fuck. What a
Yeah. So
mess.
I mean, where do we go from here? We'll see. I do
Yeah.
think that this is something that's just going to happen. And they're going to have to work through it, and they're going to have to, like I said, make examples out of guys
Yeah.
because
Well, those guys are, I mean, like you say, Chauncey's never going to coach again.
Chauncey's
He's gone.
he's toast.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
And
he's
those
done.
guys will never play in the league again. So bye-bye. See ya.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
100%,
yeah.
100%, 100%. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's kind of going on.
Hmm.
Um, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's end there, Dad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
I'm upset. The Raptors are down by 15 points in the fourth quarter as we speak right now.
Hey, the Blue Jays are beating the Dodgers 2-0.
I'm gonna go turn on the game right now. All right, Dad. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Go Raps, baby.
Go Jays, baby.
I'll see you.
All right.